It still says it on the screen. I'm not allowed to do that. I hope he sees that. I can't listen to just Connor Price. Not just or new material. I see where he's coming from. Better now, and might be a little kinder than the other people if I'm really reading him. It's just that everyone is connected to everything. And so what we choose to connect to is sometimes extreme. That'd be me. Sometimes, how am I supposed to pay attention? I'm gonna think of it though. Guy sounds like a player I wouldn't necessarily listen to. So we connect to everything, choosing to connect to stuff that seems vast and achievable, reachable. And then I'm just trying to figure out where exactly all of them are coming from, where exactly they're coming from. But yeah, no. I've worked hard to get to this point, and that's me having to have confidence in front of another person. Like, yeah, that sounds crazy, like I don't have confidence, but I maybe was self-conscious or had low self-esteem before. No, not low self-esteem. That'd be too extreme. But, lacking confidence. Doubt. I can't exactly have that on the screen. What? Why would I not want to believe things were the same? I know they're not. But for some people they are. So I don't know what exactly I'm showing or proving besides that I could change this shirt, take it off, or roll with it. And then I have to think about who actually would be stepping on my toes, on my territory, like in the kindest way possible. If you were trying to be near me because you respected something about me or desired something about me or whatever, let's just go with liked something about me enough to want to be my friend, well, you're not welcome. You're not welcome. And I don't thank you. Because that's what happens when you sever yourself, and that is what happens when you have no respect for someone, and that is what happens when you have nothing to do with them. Like, that's, like, I'm gonna walk in with my suit and tie, and I'm gonna shake hands, and I'm going to greet people accordingly, and you're not gonna be one of them. Like, do you understand? Like, I'm gonna be the person who says you're not allowed to wear jeans at the club. Like, you think I dress on well, but I'm not really going anywhere, and when I am, I dress better. So, I feel better, my leg feels better, but I have to be careful because this bed is just too not real. Unreal, man. That says a lot. Yeah, and then there's that. Okay, bro. So I suck. 4. 4. So I'm 4, remember? Dang it. So it's not a big deal. Okay, I'll try this. It shouldn't be on here, but I'll try it. Like, where do they come from, these artists? How do they all relate to each other? How do they connect? How do they get there? That's crazy to me, but only if I had interest in it. Only if I cared. This one, okay, so that one song was like, I swear that sounds like him, but that's just him being on the low. Will you come with me? Yeah. Summer nights, you and I. Okay, I can't sing that. Real lovers know each other. Mm. Now I'm learning, but I'm not high enough because it's not good enough. And then I've got to. When do I not find a day to get high? Like, when do I. What day do I not get high? But that's not true because there's lots of moments in the day. I haven't made it to the pinnacle yet. I haven't found a good connection. Some nights you and I, way before we were real lovers. Eh. We really knew each other. Yeah, I'd have to sing really hard, and I couldn't keep my face straight like you people. Come on. Eh. That's a prime example. Nothing, but also nothing. Not a big deal. I'm aware of that. It's not a big deal. Okay, this is a big deal, right? It is a scary big deal, but I'm not worried about it. Maybe other people are, though. As if I'm expecting your next move. I have powers. No, but that was nice what somebody said earlier. I could elaborate. I should elaborate just to be like, I can do this. But then you'd be like, everybody used to say, like, Stewie. What did he say? I can do it or something? Oh, watch. Look what I can do or something like that. I'm Stewie. Oh, yeah, so I have fucking. Alright. That was just because my leg hurt. And that's just because my leg hurts. And because I don't like the laundry machines. Damn it. They're not hard to use, though, I guess. It's just tedious-ish. With the details. That's what gets me. What was I saying? Oh, about motivation. You read everything into my life, and that causes this kind of force that makes it seem like that is my life, and it tries to enforce it on me. Like, I don't even want to talk anymore because you're just not exactly the right person. You're not you. Okay. I just have to lean to the side. Because I can't lean to that side. I guess I could. It'd be weird though. Yeah, and then the twisted commercials on TV, I'm not complaining because I can tolerate way more, but all those things you've set up online, Kundalini, you think that you're right, but you still have that in place. What do I have in place? Just evidence. Just evidence. Damn. What do you want from me, dog? Actually? You. Yeah, exactly. How many songs do I have? That is last call or the bell. I don't know. Should I get some symbols for symbology? Man. I'm gauging how loud I should be. And, the amount of everything I should be doing. Exactly. Thank you. Amen. Ooh, that got too deep. I don't think everyone's gonna get that. Oh yeah. Let me cook. This song's just okay, insane because can't listen to any more of that kind of slang. I can't. But I still know it. Mostly. Why? Can never figure that out. You wanna know my real honest reaction? Why? I get you. And then that just answers your question. That's all I needed to know, really. Freaking up. See a food shack? Hold up. This is a stew shack. I mean, I can't say that. We're done. No, he's doing like driving me insane. They're both driving me insane. And now I can't say that. Fuck. Do you think that's fair? How? Okay. They're saying something of relevance. Oh, but it's a good station. And then, you can go and prove all you want otherwise, but everyone's got their life to live. And then I was saying before I cut them off, trying to describe how I feel about them trying to offend people or offend me. Because that's what you have to do. And yeah, nobody wants to do a full-on smiling laugh when they're with like everybody. So I'm not worried about it. I can edit that. No, I can't. So getting people to back off versus I wish you harm, and I'm gonna be the dangerous one. It's time for me to cut my hair, too. Time for me to cut my hair. Wasn't born enough with the song. But yes, people who are generally have a higher well-being because they are lucky or magical or important or they did it themselves, self-made. It's easier for them. It's easier for you, of course, once you've crossed that once you've done that thing, built that bridge, not crossed it, built it and crossed it when you made your bed. Oh shit. I wasn't bored enough. But now I am. Okay. Yeah, no, you can't get too deep into it. Cannot get too deep into it. Oh, I had the craziest thing. Oh. Do you want to see poverty or being impoverished? Honestly? No, just kidding. It's also a lot of factors, but I'm using this cup because I wanted to try it. The only thing I did wrong was put an ice cube in there so I could drink it right away, and then I didn't drink it right away. It's cup. It'll be fine once it's not so full. And I feel like I'm taking a hiatus because you've made things impossible. And I just meant on a lot of things. Wow. But I guess we'll see. Coffee. It's not that bad with the ice cube. With the extra water. It just needs to, like, hit at the right timing with the right amount. So, like, every sip counts. I swear it. Like, you can, like, try to, like, oh, I'm gonna gulp this coffee, but then it's gonna hit you, like, in increments. So that's what I do with my medicine. I'm a fucking professional. Except when it comes to other shit. Yes, I am a pro bud smoker. I was saying we can't all have our own designer strain, but I probably could if I had the opportunity. I didn't do that bad in chemistry. But I'm gonna go listen to that right now. Nowhere is the exact place that is safe. And I'm still representing what is representational of the reality, and that is there is no right to judge me based off of illusions, mistakes that can't be undone or never should have happened that could have been possibly inflicted upon a person, and what others' ideas are that you think you should have what is it, the word? Implicate? No, something like that. I was gonna say that and then I was like, no. You know another word now. Incorporate. Incorporate. Your opinions from others that you try to incorporate. That's my brain. I got a dictionary at the one of these used bookstores, Korean bookstores, that like they had a bunch of stuff, and I got a big dictionary just so I could, prove a point. And I'm never gonna use it. I don't have a table to put it on. I don't have a shelf to put it on. So right now it's currently in the bag. But that was just one thing I did, and I got a book called Nevermore. And that's just something like you can't really understand if it's a setup or not. But I don't think it was, and I think it was just random. But at the same time, I don't know who could have changed everything in there. And during the amount of time that it took me to come up with that idea that someone heard, to actually getting to the idea, you know? And then you're judging me based off of not having all of the information. So that's crazy. Like, yes, I have to complain a little bit sometimes just to prove, like, okay, these things are actually happening. But that was not the intention of this. I wish I could change my tone. I wish I could be one of those people who uplifts people or themselves, but that's not necessarily what's going on because it's not necessarily possible for me to have an enlightening experience. To have, like, illumination. Yeah. Right now it's kind of cloudy. I wish I could go to the beach, but it is a little bit desolate on this side, and there's, like, there's not too much on the walk, and then there's no piers over there. Okay, that's me complaining. But I'm not complaining there's no piers. I don't care about the beach that much. Well, I would say that I'm not really, like, too concerned with anything because that's what gets you in trouble. Sometimes they say that hope is dangerous. I would say that about other things too. But that's just one side of the story. One side of the story is this is what I've got left, and I don't really like it that much. Because I lost my whole jar to my grandma's car when we were going to that funeral. And that was crazy. That was when it started to downfall, when I was just, like, crying to death because of how badly I was being treated. And then I landed in the hospital for that. The second time I was crying to death. But I made it all day before somebody, fucked me over. And, yeah. I'm tired of being fucked over. I'm tired of this coming across as unimportant or, by definition, importance, like part of the machine or that, the actual mysterious cosmos. Them thinking that my thoughtful, I don't know, let's say 30 minutes to an hour a day, plus just the same amount of time that it takes to watch it. So that's another hour. And, oh no, my eyebrow juice. And where I had the ring is thoughtless. They think it's thoughtless. Well, because it's not about the same things that were getting me in this situation, which was people being abusive and vulgar and profane in this space here on YouTube. I can't condone these people. I can't keep making excuses for why, your walls around your castle, man. I'm not to blame, and you don't necessarily blame me. You don't want to be blamed, and maybe you're not to blame, but you would allow anyone else to take the blame except for you. And I'm just a scapegoat, right? Well, I am the goat, so that makes sense. If I even talk like that, if it's even like a thing to be like all that slang, there's a lot of it. My son's actual, like, different generation is just trash. I don't know, there's some things we agree on, but it is just nonsense and brain rot, and that's just saying it in their way again. And what more about Miles' slang? It is incredulous. Incredulous is good enough to describe it as, like, nothing of importance. Okay, filling in for importance. Oh, what else about Miles' slang? We can agree on some things. It helps. Alright. I don't know. I did smoke a lot right in that second, but that's not the issue here. Things have to be taken care of. Yeah. And there's only so much you can formulate the idea about. I should read it. What was I saying? The motivation of to have the idea and the idea to have the motivation. That's kind of hard to do when somebody is using your energy. Literally, like, using it up. And so I expend some of my own energy because there's this, like, mysterious infinite source, this well. I really don't care what happens to me. And yet it is finite. It is proving to be finite because the rest of it is not good enough to prove to be infinite, to prove to be immortal, to prove, that idea that it goes beyond something our brain can understand, which is infinity, to its end. That is out. I believe that's what I was saying. Oh no, if to be able to perceive that is the reason why the ignorance happens, and the reason, yeah, that's out. Get out. Okay, what more can I say about that? I would love to just reach the point of, like, glory. Glory is what they might want to see. The one who I need to stop talking. I have a mess of paperwork, which involves some art. And then I tried to make those songs just to realize that, yes, I literally don't have a voice, but I still know what I'm talking about. Or maybe I was, like, mysteriously unaware of what I was not talking about correctly, and just like that. Or like my little glitches in time. But to also, okay, I was allowing a whole lot of that ownership. And I don't mind the idea. It was just bad timing. It was not, or maybe it wasn't just bad timing, maybe it was just bad content. Context? Context. Ugh, man. I don't want to trash anything. Oh my gosh, okay, see, and then I have to listen to that crazy stuff all day. That's why I play the music. Okay, then I'm gonna put on the music for another one.